Everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Lotro Gaming, in which I am trying Okie Dokie the Beorning, the new Gondor Flame update, just released a day or two ago. I finished getting my computer updated, and I decided to buy the new class and see exactly how much they've destroyed the lore, because just something about this move doesn't feel right. It's like Turbine watched all the people go, "Oh, well, I want to be Bjorn, he looked cool." And they went, "Oh yes, as long as you pay us money." And then, poof, here it is. And I've seen so many games
in the vales of the Anduin,
the
children and grandchildren of Beorn live a rustic and peaceful life. Soon they too will need to face the shadow that threatens all of Middle-earth.
We live a what? A rustic and peaceful life. Oh, the greenery, okay. Sturkist.
The blood of the skin changer flows within us.
And use your brother's grumbling, okay. Why do I have no power? I find this odd. So, I look essentially the same, and I have an axe and a fluffy coat. I wonder if they added any crafting. That just occurred to me. I doubt it, but okay, why does Grimbjorn insist that we stay near our home? Wait a moment, who is that? Radagast. Oh, it's the purple. Not the purple. The brown one. So, let's see. Slash. Powerful swing that does nothing. Type man form. So I have man form and bear form. Skin change and thrash. Which is I maul the living daylights out of him. Ooh, I like this character. So, we'll move man form up here. Bear form down here. This thingy somewhere else. We will speak inside. Oh, it is no bother. And I will speak to them later. Yes. Sturkist. Why do you think a wizard would come here, okie dokie? I don't know, maybe it's
Something
the fact that we're all magical
serious must
creatures.
have happened to
Try
draw
and bark him out the
Radagast
animal
here.
pens and see if he knows anything. Wow. So the animal pens are over here, so thank goodness for the quest tracker, otherwise I'd get lost in this town. My navigational skills are so poor. That was like the best addition possible. Now that they've added that, I can
What
actually get
brings
things
you
accomplished.
hither, cousin?
What brings you hither? So they're going to put me through this whole beginning instance to make sure that I start slower than everybody else. Let the wizard worry about his own affairs. Well, it's like I had too late now, because he's worrying about ours, so find the meandering milk cow and convince her to return to her pen. Low-key, I like it. Okay. So, by convinced, do you mean beat the living daylights? No, they don't. It's a shame. That'd be fun. Convince, like, talk to her. You approach the milk cow, and dialogue happens. And she lows nervously. Something has caused her distress. What could it be? It's not the bear people. When you were young, you developed the ability to understand many of the animal languages, a gift of your ancestor Bjorn. You call upon this natural facility now to speak gentle reassurances. Before long, her calm nature returns, and you completely ignore the fact that something scared her. Like, maybe this dude. So, okie dokie, what are you doing? I like this name.
I fear you have grown soft.
I fear you have grown soft, yes. So speak to Awful Moth. Wow, the names here are just going to be lovely. Wrath. As a Beorning, you have a new... Okay, they added an entire new mechanic just for us. Wrath. So, 5 Wrath. Adds 5 to Wrath. Adds 10 to Wrath. What the
There are
living
few
daylights?
like
Okay,
us.
speak to
That
Awful
is
Moth.
why
when
I
you're ready to
test
engage
you
in
as I
battle.
do.
So that means I'll probably want this one up here. And these ones down here, since these are the only ones I'm going to be able to use for a bit. And continue quest. Die. Prepare to get destroyed. No one's quite as amazing at beating people up as I am. And then bear form. Wrath. Oink. Your skills improve, okie dokie, but they are not yet at your peak. They are just far better than mine. Do as I do. Practice your abilities on the sicklefly and the clover. They are a nuisance, but if they help you hone your skills, they will be of some value. Hey, it's a nuisance. They call them nuisances. Love it. Okay, so just walk up to them and smack them on the head. And smack them again. And smack them again. And another one. Come at me, bro. Okay. And experience leveling up. Oh yeah, it's gonna give me all these again. Darn it. Blink. And crash. And dork. And thrash. And boom. Thrash. Blink. Eat. Missed. Eat. Missed. Eat. Okay, he blocked so many of those. It's like, bleep you too. Okay. Buzzing nuisance, there are many of these. I wonder how far I can get from town before the game tells me I'm an idiot and tries to reroute me back. The old, if you are going too far from the battlefield, come back here, coward, trick that Call of Duty likes so much and Battlefield likes so much. Pretty much any other online game likes so much. Buzzing nuisance. I want somebody to make a circular world, like an actual Earth type world, and so if you go too far one direction, you actually come back to where you were in a way that doesn't feel like you just walked through a space portal. That would be amazing. So I guess the rest of them are over here, yeah. This is Grimbjorn's house. Oh, so we're all just sitting next to his house from The Hobbit. Moore's van service. Oh my gosh, I just can't handle my excitement. Okay, where are they? I'm missing my flies. Oh, where have I? It's like the Shoe Fly Don't Bother Me song, but in reverse. I want them all to bother me and get destroyed. Okay. So, flies. I could see this being problematic. Could you see this being problematic? There's some blueberries. Raspberries. I can't read. And no flies. Oh, where have all of my flies gone? So, that's who I talked to. Maybe flies off that direction. Maybe. They certainly want to make this instance more painful. I just like collecting bilberries. Why couldn't you just start out in Arquette? Because that would make sense. As it Beornings all over Arquette and all the hobbits are wondering what the happened. Nah, never mind. Buzzing nuisances, yes. The greatest nuisance about them is the fact that there aren't enough of them. They'd be less irritating if there were more. Which makes no sense whatsoever. That is the way games work. Game logic. And thrash. Control T. Thrash. There we go. Ooh, I like the walking animation. Thrash. Thrash. And, oh, I have all of them. Y'all, okay, time to go back. Your sister Lengar calls too from the southwest. Lengar Offalmar. The other three people. Radagast. I can remember Radagast's name. I suppose. Title awarded. I am an enforcer of Helm. Friend of the Mark, guard of Eisen. I am all of these people. I haven't even taken a step from home. Isn't that fun? Pending loot. Loot all. Oh, I need to set that. Options. Darn it. Options. UI settings. Where's auto loot all? Quest guide, misc. Always loot all. There we go. I think it's in combat options, has the enable skill target forwarding. Sure. To the files of your selections target. Directional selection indicator. Display combat break. Play optional combat animations. Why not? Allow combat animation blending. Sure. Enable movement assistance. That's what I wanted. There we go. So now I can click on them and I home like a homing missile. I am a homing Beorning. So, Lengar.
Most afternoons you spend daydreaming in the sun. What is different today?
This is a girl? What the heck? That sounds like a guy. So this is my sister, right? This is my sister. Yes, yes. So unless my sister actually thinks she's a brother, something is seriously odd with this picture. She looks kind of like a sister with big yellow eyes, but she doesn't sound like one. That she sounds like she's 90. And I would much rather prefer to see her as a young man than a 90-year-old woman. So I think I will just think of her as my sort of brother person. He would not leave his home in the Mirkwood unless he had serious cause to do so. The Carrock. It's a rock. You're right. I care about it, therefore it is Carrock. I know that you and Sturkis often climb the carved steps and stand upon the summit. Oh, is that over here? Yeah, that's over here. The steps. Do you think you will go beyond the Carrock and cross the river one day? Probably, because you mentioned it. That's a big flag. I think one day you will. Gosh, I think so too. Maybe you're working with the developers. So, yep, I'm faster. No, I'm not actually faster. Cool. Most times I can outrun the NPCs. And sorry about breathing on the mic. Something is not right. Can you feel it? There's a narrator. Oh my god. Oh no, it's this. What the heck? Goblins. Oh, this is my sister. I was going, it's a bear. Kill it. Die. That's going to take some getting used to. Every time I see one of these classes, it's going to be me panicking and trying to beat them up. I don't know how long it will take to get used to that. More goblins. Time to go bear form. Eat them all. Why'd I go non-bear form? I'm sure the goblins are happy. It's like, everyone turn to bears. So what are you smoking? So okay, I swear. And that's really the only phrase I can think of to describe exactly what this update brings out in me. So what are you smoking? I will stay here and deal with any goblins still lurking about. I don't know why that tickled me so much. Hurry back to the entrance to Beornings' lodge. Walking. Oh, goody goody. Man, I loathe this instance with a burning passion. I already don't know if I want to recommend the Bjorn to anyone. It's like, cause I can't get out of the freaking beginner's instance. So, 220 meters. 210 meters. Getting a little laggy. It's kinda sad. Wonder if I can jump the fence. Jump the fence, Bjorn! Nope. Bjorn is a wimp. So I'll just skirt the fence. Oh, there's like a hole in it somewhere. There have been holes in fences before. I'll push against it too. There have been glitch holes in fences before. All these vines getting in my way. They're all conspiring against me. And yeah, that doesn't look nice at all. It looks kind of nasty. What sort of bushes do they raise here? Kind that eat people. Like the ones at Fangorn, except not nearly as, yeah, way more expressionless. So, I'll have to ask you in the comments, except goblins okie dokie. And just like leaves go poof, and wow, interesting. So whenever you see one and it thinks he's actually a bear, he just goes poof back into a person and leaves fly everywhere. Because that makes so much sense. Requires at least one wrath and removes 3 wrath points every 3 seconds. Interesting.
That is very peculiar.
Wire world. Our sister was not hurt, was she? Oh, you're my second brother. First brother. Well, she like a second brother, because the sister is actually more like a guy. Sometimes goblins have thick skulls, and you might carelessly chip a nail. Lol. Okay. Tell me what. Talk to Starkist. Hi, Starkist. Right, I guess. No, this is Starkist. No, this is Starkist. The goblins dare to attack us. And here's the person they didn't chip a nail. It is as I told you, Grim Bjorn. A dark power is rising once more. I like this Radagast so much more. I know they've changed him. Please don't tell me they changed him. If I remember from the Lonelands, wasn't Radagast a tall person? Like taller than me? Am I just misremembering, or did they change him to look more like the movie portrayed him? Please don't do that. I liked him majestic. Okay, I thought I could remain in isolation. I must bring warnings to the folks we can trust. Wizards, elves, dwarves, rangers. What about the hobbits? The hobbits! Radagast is racist. Okay. And I came to you because I need the message. I need to... You better not give the message to me. I've proven myself incapable of talking. I can run faster than Starkist. Well, that's nice. Starkist, like, doesn't give a crap. And I will spare only one of my line, Radagast. So how do you explain the fact there are freaking thousands of us out in the actual world? They are all the only one of your line. That is not fair. Fairness. Doink. Super
I
doink.
have made my
Talk to
decision.
Radagast. I have said my
We will
piece.
leave our land and bring a message of warning.
However.
Good, good, good.
Good, good, good. Yes. Find Aragorn and tell him that the dark power rises greater even than the wizards. But he has hobbits to tell him. Gers. Oh, do not mind me, okie dokie. I'm happy for he's coming back as a villain.
Did I not tell you time would come?
Did I not tell you? Yes, you told me about 50 seconds ago, and I found that quite auspicious. So...
You will need to
Grim Bjorn
prepare
agreed.
for the journey, yes?
Preparations for
I
travel.
will give you what you need for your journey.
Okay. Boink. Sapphire Ring of Might. And I'm level 4. That's like all of the beginner items in one go. Yes, I do want to find it equipped permanently. Equip that one as well. There. And what was that? The old great axe. It's an old great axe. Like, most creative description ever. And doink. Doink. Lengar's tunic and waistcoat is about as good as my old tunic and waistcoat. They just make me healthier. Did my old one have lice or something? Okay, so Grimbjorn shoulders. So it pretty much gives me stats. Nothing but stats. Interesting. I can't do that one yet. The sapphire ring of might. Pretty. Talk to Radagast and Grimbjorn, fill your horse's saddlebags, and depart on your journey. It just, wow, so much wow. They went to make sure that you were out here at the right level, and so it's like, poof, you went from 2 to 5. Have fun with that. So that is the Beorning entry instance, and you come while Arca is already toast. Yeah, because you're not part of the Arca instance. Hobnanigans. That's what I think of your Hobnanigans. So this person's to go say, like,
I do not know where the ranger has gone, but John Brackenbrook might know.
John Brackenbrook might know, gosh. I must say, you're a tall one. You insulting me? No. Okie dokie. That is quite an unusual name. See, oh my gosh. They know. So what business brings you to I wonder if you picked one of the traditional ones, if she would notice. If you picked, like, Letty, and she went, oh my gosh, that's an unusual name. So, or if she actually noticed the okie dokie is weird. So you tell the woman that you have traveled from afar, seeking the Ranger Aragorn. She thinks for a moment, and then shakes her head. He is here, it is true. But now he is no longer here. And now I am here. I told you to go there so that you would know where here was for Aragorn. So, things to do. Look at these sound effects. Boing. This sounds like a troll. Oh, that's a Beorning. Darn it. Drakov. It's like Darkwall. So it's like a bear family. Okay. Wait. We're all a big happy bear Beorning family. Okay. So blink. I just did no, I don't like this update. I'm going to ignore the Beorning
I
for a
must
while.
say, I never expected to see one of your kind in these parts.
And so the people of Arcad know
Stay a
about the
moment.
Beornings. I've never expected to see your kind. That or he thinks that I look weird. And he didn't expect weirdos here. Which is kind of sad. Because we have too many weirdos. So, and then it just goes to the normal Arcad things. Where it's saying, well, you have disease among the boars.
Would you do something for me?
You may be after Aragorn, but you'll have to go bury things first. Have fun with that. Okay, so yeah.
Might you lend me an
This
ear?
update, not my favorite. And I'm not sure about the new areas. The new areas may be perfectly amazing. But this part of the update is not fun.
What do you need?
In that, I'm sure the Beorning is as good and or fun as the other classes. It's just weird. I think they dropped the ball. They could have. I would have sooner seen Ents as a playable class, just because that would have been far more humorous. And I'm sure many of you in the comments will disagree with me, and feel free to do so. Just ignore that noise. Just weird. Like this. Just watch. And poof, it's like a superhero show. Like bear attack. Ow. Ow. The bear attack now. Don't see. It just doesn't seem right. Crash. What does that do? I don't know. Disappeared. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you make up your mind on this for yourself. And I hope you have a great day.